Welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to speak about pronunciation. I'm making this lesson with at least 4 other channels, perhaps some more other English channels on YouTube, so please check out their channels. There's Jade Glottal's channel, or Kerry's English for 2 channel, also Chris Workman's Learn British English, and there are some more great lessons on Julian's channel too. Now, I have an accent from Southend on Sea. This is my town. It takes me 45 minutes to get to London by train, so I think that my accent is very similar to Jade's accent because she's from London. I don't think I can hear the difference usually. If somebody has an Essex accent or a London accent, I think they sound so similar that I can't tell if somebody grew up in London or grew up in Essex. Now, I don't usually make pronunciation videos because I don't think I have fantastic pronunciation. I have a lisp, which means I make that kind of lispy noise between words, and I also don't think I have a very good pronunciation for R's and W's. I think some of my R's will sometimes sound a little bit like a W sound. So I don't think my pronunciation is fantastic. For lessons, I try to slow down and speak in RP because I consider it a neutral accent, a nice kind of golden standard to teach with. But people in this town don't speak in RP, most people. Some people do. So for these words, this I would pronounce usually as 8 in the lessons because I think it sounds more like RP, but I think people very often around here do say et. I ate my dinner. Both are possible. Okay, often. I often wake up early in the morning, for example. Sometimes you hear often, but I think often is correct. I don't think you need to pronounce the T. Okay, scone. I also enjoy eating scones. Room. I am recording in the bedroom at the moment. This is actually my bedroom. Okay, garage. I don't have a garage because, as some of you know, I don't drive. I don't have a car. Both. You may hear there that, like Jade, I say both with an F really at the end. Now that's not correct. Correct should be both in RP, but most people in London or Essex, they do pronounce this th as an F. So no thanks, you might hear people say. Okay, butter, or in the local Essex pronunciation, butter, with the glottal stop. Jade does an excellent video on the glottal stop. Please have a watch if you would like to hear more about that sound. Football. Football. I think we often drop that T. Sorry, I try to pronounce things too carefully and I put things in which we don't usually. Football. Football. Okay, neither is British English, but very often now in England too you hear people say neither, but neither. Bath, okay. Softer. Tube, so the underground is also known as the tube. Reduce. Potato. Something. Stupid. Schedule. Girl. And I would say comparable. I was very surprised to see Jade say comparable, but I have read that the correct British English, or the most common British English pronunciation, is comparable. I was very surprised about that. I would usually say comparable. I believe in America they say comparable, but we'll have to wait and see what our American friends say. Okay, so yeah, perhaps I'll just say one other thing. With my students, the most common mistake with pronunciation, it's when there is a TH and an S. So most of the time my students struggle with clothes and months. Okay, you've got to try to make a th and then a s sound, but there's only one syllable in both of these words. Clothes, months. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please go and check out the other channels now. Please go and look at Jade's channel, or Kerry's channel, or Chris's channel, or Julian's channel. Yeah, and please keep watching the videos and learning English online.